Welcome back to another episode of the Support Squad podcast. I'm your host, Sharon Nissen, and can I just say, I am so grateful that you are tuning in. Whether you're watching me from your couch with a nice cup of tea or listening to me in your car on the way to get your kids, I am so grateful that you're a part of my community. And speaking of community, this week's podcast episode is super inspired by Jessa Glover's training in the Support Squad membership community this month. So her training is all about using Instagram stories to attract high quality clients that aren't gonna ask for freebies or nitpick your hours or negotiate your rates. High quality clients that are excited and ready to pay you what you deserve. And you'll hear Jessa talk about, if you're a member of the community, you'll hear her talk about one of the most important first steps of selling your services is making sure that you are super excited about whatever offer it is that you're selling. So in today's episode, I'm going to take you through a 3-part strategy for creating an offer that you are so excited to sell that it just magnetizes people right to it. So let's get started. So the first thing you need to evaluate is this offer made up of tasks and things that you like to do? And this sounds basic, but I see so many virtual assistants offer these things that they don't seem that excited about. And I think they do it because they feel like they have to, or that there are certain boxes that a virtual assistant needs to check. No, this is where I tell you, you are 100% in charge of your business. You need to be doing stuff that you love to do. So over time, this becomes really clear. And in my past couple years working as a virtual assistant, there are 2 main areas that have really come to light for me and have made it so that I can create offers that make clients want to hire me on the spot because I can't stop talking about them. So the first thing is content creation for me. I love creating and repurposing content and creating systems around creating that content so that it's easy and seamless and just so that it can get my client's message out to more people. This lights me up, and for you that might not be the thing, but you can see from my face and my voice right now that this is what I love to do. I love creating content and I love making it easy for my clients because I know how overwhelming it can be for some people, and I know what a relief it is to get it done in a super seamless way. So that's something that I can never stop talking about, and it is an offer that I can sell to clients all day long. Another thing that is really big to me is systems for online businesses. And this is something that definitely attracts clients to me because it's another thing I can't stop talking about. I know the results that clients can get from creating systems in their business, and it's something that I love to do. I can't even tell you how satisfying it is to me to go into the back end of a client's business who's never had a virtual assistant or has had a bad virtual assistant and cleaning up their systems and processes so that they can start to look at their business in this really proud light. Like, that makes me so excited. So if you can hear how I'm talking right now about those 2 different things that I offer, you need to be talking like that about the stuff that you offer. You have to have that energy behind what you're selling, and it will attract people to you. You won't feel that icky marketing salesy feeling because you're just gonna be talking about stuff that you like, and it's gonna keep you inspired for years to come. So that's one way to create your first step, to create an offer that's gonna sell to amazing clients. The second thing you have to do is to make sure that your offer is needed and valuable to your ideal client. So there's nothing worse than, sitting alone in your house and being like, oh, I have a great idea for an offer, get online, start selling it, and then you find out, oh, my ideal client doesn't need or want this. Like, that is not a good feeling, and it's gonna really make you unmotivated. It's gonna really take the wind out of your sales. So if you wanna get excited about an offer, if you wanna have that instant confidence, know beforehand that your ideal client wants it. So the way to do that is with market research. You need to be polling your Instagram audience. You need to be going into Facebook groups. You need to be having real conversations with people in your ideal client market about what problems they have, what they need, and whether what you have is valuable to them. Even if you get negative feedback, like, that's gonna save you time in the long run. If you find out that your offer is not valuable, brush that aside and come up, reframe it in a way that makes it valuable for your ideal client. Okay, so the third part of this process of creating this amazing offer is to make it sparkle. And I think that our guest mentor, Christy Monty, she and her Pricing Your Premium Service training talked about creating a offer that is irresistible to your client. And the way you do that is by listing everything that's included. And I just love how she talks about this, because so if your offer is, you know, creating 10 Pinterest templates for someone so that they can create their own pins, like, that's an okay offer. But are you going to be like, look, I have these templates for you, and that's it? No, like, what if you could say, hey, I have these 10, you get these 10 templates that you can use to create your own Pinterest pins, plus I have a recorded video training on how to use the templates, plus a guide on the best strategies for Pinterest, plus I have this private Facebook group where you can meet with other online entrepreneurs to talk about Pinterest. Like, how sparkly and amazing is that? It takes your offer from something that you're kind of like, meh, to something like, look at this experience and this beautiful thing that I've created. And there are so many ways to do that. So when you create an offer, look beyond just the point blank description of what you're offering. How can you make it sparkle? How can you make it have more value and make it even more irresistible to your ideal client? This way, when you're talking about it on social media, they're gonna be like, oh, what? I've never seen anything like this before, because it's gonna make you stand out and it's gonna make you unique. So that's my 3-part strategy for creating an offer that you will love to sell. I want to hear how you're going to use this. I want to hear the hits that you got while you listen to this. So make sure to join us in the Support Squad Hangout on Facebook. It's our private Facebook group for the podcast where we talk about everything that we go over in the podcast. And it's such a supportive group. I love seeing you guys in there. So make sure to join if you haven't yet. I will see you in there. Until next time, Boss Babe.